Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the Rumble cosmetic update finally released. It's been too long. But today I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of everything that's new, and I want to talk about some things that changed. Because there is one thing that got changed that is very important for you to know, but we'll get into that later. First of all, grass, different, I don't know if it's important, probably not. Let's first start with the dressing room, which is this little place here. That's me. That's Rumblebee, the one and only. By the way, guys, check this out. Look! First of all, I want to thank Buckethead. Thank you so much. It's a bee! But on a real note, Buckethead, thank you so much for putting this in the game. And when I saw it, I actually screamed. So, that's very cool. So thank you again. First off, we'll start with the sketchbooks. These are basically previews. You can click on a sketchbook and you'll get this little menu. You can click on toggle sketchbook preview and you'll get this little thingy, and it will just show you what's inside of the sketchbook. So if I just want to know what's inside of this sketchbook, I can click on sketchbook B and then toggle sketchbook preview, and it will show me what is inside. But the moment I switch off of it, it'll go back to what I was currently wearing. One thing that is important to know is that when you do your character selection, you have to save it to your sketchbook, otherwise it doesn't get saved into the next game. So to save your sketch, you just click on Save to Sketchbook and it will put everything you have on into that sketchbook. If you want to wear something else from a different sketchbook, you just press on Apply from Sketchbook and it will change. Next we have the control setting thingy. Also, the rotate button is so awfully slow. Also, this is probably the closest you're going to get to a Rumblebee face reveal, because I'm going to make my guy look exactly like me. So, you can also reset its rotation, which is really nice. You can switch their pose. Nice little T-pose and a little fighting pose. And you can change the face emote. Also, I'm not going to press this button, but it resets your appearance. Next, we have the dicing. So let's say I want to change my skin color. You just click on character. And these like button thingies pop up. And from there, you just click on the desired skin color. Whoop. You can also change the color of your battle suit, but you have to buy these colors. So you have a few default colors, which you can see, but you have to buy most of them. Lastly, we have the gear cabinet, which is where you change the actual stuff you're wearing. So it actually took me a fair bit to figure out how it exactly works, but if you want to change, let's say, the stuff you're wearing, you just click on battle suit, and then these two cabinets unlock. Then you can pick lower layer and upper layer. Lower layer is just the stuff you wear underneath. That doesn't mean it's just pants and shoes. Upper layer is stuff like armor. So if I want to change my lower layer, I get these different selections. I don't really have any sleeves yet, so this doesn't really do anything. But if I want to change my undersuit shirt, I can just select that. This is the turtleneck. This is the one you get by default. And then you can go to upper layer and then put on your chest plate. I really don't like the default chest plate, so I'm going to keep it off. But let's say you don't want to be shoeless, you can turn on some boots, or if you want to have some better shift zone slots. You can also change your head markings right here. Also, it's important to note that for the head markings and for the body marks, these all do the same thing. So I can have, let's say, lipstick, but I can also equip the eyeliner. You can also see that the color changed when I do this one instead of this one. That's because I kind of changed the, let's see, head marking colors. So each of these pucks represent one of the little thingies here. You can also change the opacity of stuff right there. I'm gonna unequip the lipstick's actually kind of rocks, but I'm not gonna wear it. Anyway, that's everything in the dressing room. Let's go over to the gear market. So this is where you're going to buy all your stuff. There's 2 currencies in the game now. Yes, BP is officially now a currency, and I'll show you why later. But the main currency will be GC, which stands for Gearcoins. You can track different items on the progress tracker. This is the sound you've probably been hearing the entire time in the background. I don't actually know if there's a limit to how many things you can track, but it switches between the things you're tracking. First of all, you have this screen, and this screen will pop up every time you open the gear cabinet. I thought this was a glitch at first, but Martin told me this is because when you press continue, all of the items get loaded in, and your game will lag a bit, which is kind of sad. But this is a pretty good band-aid. If I click this button, my game will probably start jittering just a little bit more than it usually does. First of all, you have the important tab. These are all your totems. But you can buy these with your battle points. You can earn battle points by playing the game. You get 5 battle points for winning a match. You get 2 if you lose a match. You get 1 if you disconnect. There's also one other item you can buy with battle points except for the totems, but we'll get to that later. Spoiler alert, it's absolutely very expensive, and I don't think anyone will ever be able to buy it. Next tab is moves. Well, you know, there's not really anything in here. Shift stones. Maybe we'll be able to buy shift stones later. I mean, probably. Now let's go to the fun stuff. Character. These are your hairs and facial expressions. There's a lot of different hairstyles, eyebrows, stuff like that, and different types of eye shinings, beards, mustaches, and colors. You have to buy these colors separately, and they are not cheap. I'll explain later on how to earn gear coins and what the ratio will be like, and I'll also make a video pretty soon on how to farm these gear coins the fastest. We'll do some testing and see what methods are the best. Let's go over to Battle Suit. This is where you can buy all of the other suits. I really want this one, so I track this by clicking this button, Track Item Progress. It'll get this little star, and it will flip between these. Also, if you buy one color for, let's say you want to buy pink, or whatever this color is, this only works on the armor. You don't have a universal color, which is kind of weird, but it's something to keep you grinding, I guess, which is what we have been complaining about. And then finally, we have the titles. And if you're very observant, you might see that this lock is golden, but we'll get to that in a bit. These are your player titles. These are the little thingies behind your name tag that you can personalize your character just a little bit. But what about this one? Battle Point Millionaire. Oh no, you need 1,000,000 battle points. I'm like 2.5% of the way there. You know how long I've been playing Rumble? Jesus. Also, if you haven't noticed already, the player models are different. Now let's go over something weird that changed. See if you notice what's wrong with this. Yeah, parry doesn't unground things anymore. And at first, you might think that's kind of a small change. And at first, I thought as well. But if you're sliding a wall, you can't unground it anymore with a parry, because it doesn't break your hold anymore. This also means that if you're sliding a wall into someone, they cannot stop it with a parry. This is so incredibly strong, and I'm very afraid of what the Puppet Master will become now, because you can't parry it. This also means that if you want to unground something now, you have to always kick. There is no other way to unground in the game right now except for explode. So instead of doing a combo like that, where you unground the cube, that doesn't work anymore. You have to kick and then do the combo. This severely slows down my personal playstyle, which is kind of sad, but apparently parry ungrounding was a bug, and it got patched out. Then I personally don't know why Flight is still in the game, because that was a bug too, But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Finally, I want to talk about how to earn gear coins. So gear coins can only be earned by playing the game. You get a minimum of 5 gear coins per match. So if you play and then the game ends pretty fast, you get 5 gear coins. But for every 30 seconds the match is longer for, you get an extra 5 gear coins. This system will repeat for a maximum of 16 times, so if you just wait it out, the maximum BP you can get is 80. However, if you win the match, you also get 50% extra, so that means you get 120. Alright, well if you did enjoy this video, and you want to know how to get the most amount of gear coins the fastest way possible, subscribe down below, and I'll keep you posted. That'll be everything for me for now. I hope to see you all later. And I'm really excited to make more content because this update's actually insane. So that's it for today. Be out.